DiversiTeam. Yeah, we're coming together, beat by beat, in the streets where the heartbeats meet. Step up, step in, feel the rhythm of change. From the corners of the world, we're rearranging the game. Forces live, spirit strong, we roll with a diverse crew. Breaking barriers, building bridges, anything we do. Rise up, unite, let's make it right. With every word we spit, we light up the night. Light up, hell for all is our call. Let's break down the wall. Together we stand tall. City lights, true city lights to rule. Sights, we're spreading the word. Every boy, every girl deserves to be heard. Equity and health, that's the wealth we distribute. Striving for inclusion, there's no substitute. Drop the beat, not the hook, let's celebrate. Break the stage, never breaks, no time to wait. We navigate the challenges, we innovate. Diverse minds collaborate to create a better state. Yeah, DJ DiversiTeam buddy out.
Hey,
Dude,
how's it going?
love the innovation. DJ DiversiTeam, mic
DiversiTeam.
drop.
I know. Can't wait till we get a DiversiTeam costume to wear to conferences and stuff. But aside from the point, glad to have you on. We have a special show today that we're going to present. Without further delay, I suppose, we will bring on our honored guest, Niki Gandhi from CRIO.
Niki,
Glad to have you
how
here.
doing?
Hello. Thank you so much for having me on.
Yeah. So before we jump into why you're here, I guess tell everybody about yourself and give like a quick overview of CRIO in general.
Yes, of course. So my name's Niki Gandhi. I am CRIO's community manager. I'm excited to be here today to introduce CRIO's Partners Program. This is launched on July 15th. And this is a really exciting initiative because CRIO is now partnering with third-party site vendors, certifying them via different qualification exercises to really make the vendor identification, connection, partnership process easier, more streamlined for not only vendors, but also CRIO users. So I am excited to share that with you guys today.
Yeah, I love that.
So exciting. Niki,
couldn't
we
be more
all know third-party vendors are like the wild, wild west in clinical research. Sometimes you really don't know what you're going to get. And sometimes there's lemons. There's a lot of vendors out there who don't do a great job. So I'm so excited to see, that CRIO is like raising the bar on the quality for the vendors that it offers for its site partners.
Yeah. I mean, just what are the other options too, as far as like what you guys put together with this directory? I mean, outside of that, it's you hit Google or you phone a friend or you stick to LinkedIn, you have people reach out and try to offer their services and platforms to you. But, there's not a whole lot of like vetting or anything else that goes on outside of that.
Yeah, and it's always hard to find, the right point of contact or dig through websites and, find out if they truly are offering, the service that you're wanting or that you need desperately. Sometimes you're in a time crunch as a site and you need to either get those enrollment numbers up or you just don't have, given the turnover, of staffing in our industry. Sometimes you just need extra hands. So really this partner directory that I'm going to demo today as part of the Partners Program is hopefully providing a standardized way for CRIO users to kind of view the services being offered and clearly identify and find the services they need.
So obviously, and I think you kind of alluded to it, this is a pre-recording. So Niki is pre-recording with DiversiTeam. So you'll be seeing this land and launch right near or around or just after the CRIO Partnership Program is launched. But Niki, I have to ask you, why in the world are you talking to the DiversiTeam team on a pre-recording about the partnership program?
Well, I'm excited to announce that DiversiTrials is part of our inaugural cohort of partners in the Partners Program.
Yay!
We're so excited to partner with you guys. I think it's going to, of course, be a great partnership. But I'm excited to dive into your directory listing later and talk about kind of how your services are being offered through the directory and the amazing things that you guys are offering.
Yeah, awesome. I mean, we've gotten a little bit of an extra sneak peek on some of the other partners in the program, and I know, as of today, we've already also seen plenty of announcements come through LinkedIn.
Yes. They're coming through.
They really are, and there's going to be a lot more to come, I know. And it's exciting. I mean, it's an esteemed list. We're happy to be here, be part of the launch.
Yeah.
So yeah, without further ado, I think we should go ahead and get into it. So, Niki, take it away.
Yes, so we are looking at the interface of the partner directory, right? When you, as a CRIO user, would get into the help center, and there, this is a sneak peek, so it's not there yet, but once it's launched, there will be a little tab in the light blue bar that says partners. So CRIO users can head on into that lovely question mark that everyone has known to love and fall to in times of need for documentation or just we have a forum, things like that. So this is now a new attribute to that. So here's the interface of the partner directory. Right when you get in there, it's very simple and easily laid out. There's, I'm going to venture over here to the sidebar. And so to perform a search of all of the CRIO partners that are offering any kind of site service, there's a wide variety and array. So really it's broken down by parent category. And then within the parent categories, there's of course service categories, and those service categories are the ones that are listed in the listings. And then there's about sections for each service. So, so here I can just read off a few of the parent categories. So there's diversity consulting, yay, which are amazing partners DiversiTrials are part of. And then there's finance, there's recruitment, site operations, and there's also within recruitment, we have campaign development and management, call center services, contract and billing within finance. So really it's easy to see that there's a whole bunch of services and varieties. So you can either, again, maybe you'll come into this directory because you need a service right away. You're in a pinch and you're looking for a recruitment vendor or contract and billing support, or you might come into this directory and just want to know what kinds of services are being offered in this industry, just in case you need one, or need to partner with a vendor, in a time of need in the future. So for all those reasons, this directory is a great resource for CRIO users.
That's a great point. You don't know what you don't know. So as far as having that one go-to place on finding all these potential vendors that you don't even know exist potentially, that's huge.
Yes, and even I know that I'm still in the starting years of my clinical research industry career. But honestly, being, leading this project, the Partners Program initiative at CRIO, I'm just learning so much about our industry, about, the services and technology involved in these services. And, our recruitment API being one of them, that has just optimized recruitment operations and just site operations overall immensely. So yes, this is a great opportunity to just learn.
Yeah.
There's so many sites out there that I don't even think realize the options that they have for offerings. Sometimes you might just want to browse and look at the possibilities.
Yeah. Well, and I'd be remiss without highlighting the fact that you have speaking languages here as well.
Yes.
Especially from that diversity and inclusion aspect, that is pivotal and will potentially play a really key role in finding companies that you can align with.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for pointing that out. So you can either search, of course, by services, or you can search by country or speaking language. So you can tailor your search that way as a CRIO user for the services that are right for your site. So without further ado, I'll dive right in here. This is a little preview of the DiversiTeam's partner directory listing. It's laid out very clearly with the services listed right here in these gray tabs. So you'll see diversity consulting and site operations are services offered by DiversiTeam. So I'm just going to click on in there.
Niki, if you go back real quick, I had a question for you.
Sure.
Is that a bookmark? So you can bookmark your favorite ones?
Yes. So essentially this bookmark feature is if you want to save, you're looking at a listing and you're like, I want to read more about this. I don't have, time right now, or maybe I might need these services in the future, and you just want a short list. So that's what that bookmark feature is for.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's the favorites.
Exactly, like favorites. So here we are in the DiversiTeam's listing. All listings, all partner directory listings are laid out in this format, making it easy for users to identify the services, learn about the vendor, about the CRIO partner, the organization, how long, they've been operating, and what regions they operate in, and what their company size is, and things like that. So that's this side panel here, can give you some of those facts. And then as far as the listing goes on this side, there's an about section, just an overview, but then these service tabs will give you a deeper dive into what that vendor is offering. So another great thing here is this contact partner button. So instead of, trying to find a point of contact, waiting, for them when you're trying to identify a vendor, waiting for that point of contact to get back to you, there's such, a huge waiting game and a lot of uncertainty, I think, that sites face when they go through this process of trying to partner with a vendor. This is a direct channel of communication to the partner, a way to just submit an inquiry about, their services, or how quick can you start, or, I'm looking for this. Let's see if we can work together. So you can, pretty much submit an inquiry about anything, and that's a great way to just start off your relationship with a partner.
And does CRIO maintain those contacts? So you just make sure that they're always good contacts and valid?
Yes. So I have oversight of all of these inquiries. And thanks for mentioning that. So I always will make sure that, all the inquiries are attended to. I'll make sure nothing, falls through the cracks, and that, the partnerships that are meant to be will be.
Love it.
Yeah. And then there's also one more feature I'd like to point out, which is the client reviews here. So any CRIO user can write a review. Let's say if you've worked with a CRIO certified vendor, please, we encourage you to leave a review on their listing page, and that, also use those reviews as a CRIO user that might be looking for a vendor, to, decide whether the vendor is right for you. And also to see, not only in these reviews are the star ratings, but also the reviewer can comment, right, on what exactly the partner, has done well or has, great capabilities in. So it just might be very helpful when you're looking for minor details like that.
I think what's great is that everything stays in the CRIO platform, right?
Yeah.
You're not having to be routed to even like the Diverse Trials website. I built it. I would love people to come and visit and check it out, but you don't have to. And just makes it so much easier than having to navigate through all these different other channels to try to even just contact someone. As simple as that.
Yes, that's the goal, is to simplify that process. So yes, this is a very exciting thing. We have 12 launch partners, which is a great group of, a diverse set of offerings for all of our CRIO users. Some that are super well known and some that you just might be surprised. So
the dirty dozen. I like it.
The dirty dozen.
T-shirts or something.
Yeah.
Yep. 12 awesome companies in the CRIO Partnership Directory. Congratulations, Niki.
Thank you.
What an accomplishment. I mean, this is an amazing walkthrough. I'm just sitting here thinking, where were you when I was running my site and trying to find all of these things? It would have been so nice to have this information at my fingertips.
Absolutely. You're telling me when I was at a site network, I could have really used this feature, but that's why I am so happy and honored and excited to be leading the launch of such an awesome product that really can, make things so much more efficient and streamlined, especially in something like vendor identification and partnerships, relationships, because that is, if you can streamline and make any type of, process for sites easier, that is where my passion lies. So
yeah, and it's very on brand for CRIO for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
So I have to ask, so for sites to access this, do they have to be CRIO users?
So partners and CRIO users are the ones that can access the partner directory. And again, that is within the Help Center. All CRIO users can access the partner directory. And yeah, at any time as well.
So if I was a site and I wasn't using CRIO and I wanted to access this directory, I would have to contact CRIO and become a CRIO site.
Absolutely.
And then so do you have like a vetting system or a 6-day policy, or as soon as you're on as a site in CRIO, you have access to the partnership program?
That is correct. Yes. So actually within as early as the implementation phase, we have a great team of implementation specialists. And so during that, period, we've introduced the partner directory, and, we'll go over kind of the services, how you can use it. That's definitely part of our early implementation phase. So yes.
That's awesome. So, well, I mean, when this video comes out, this will be live. Fingers crossed. I mean,
yes,
we're set to be live. So
yes, absolutely.
Encourage everyone. I know there's tons and tons of CRIO users out there. So encourage everyone, take a moment, jump on, check out the platform, check out the directory. It's exciting stuff. And I know that Niki would love feedback too. So
yes, absolutely.
So we've got 12 awesome companies in the partnership directory. If there's a company out there that wants to join the directory, how would they go about doing it?
So reach out to me. That is me right here, CRIO Community Manager at crio.partners@clinicalresearch.io. If you are a CRIO user that wants to recommend a vendor or wants to even talk to your designated CSM or the Help Center, you can reach out to about about services that might fit your needs, you can talk to them and they'll loop me into the conversation as community manager, and we'll make sure that this partner directory is addressing all of your needs.
I'm excited. I'm excited. It's going to be a long week. I
It
can't
is.
wait to see this launch.
I can say too, the onboarding process as a listed partner is incredibly easy. You are wonderful to work with. The whole thing couldn't have been smoother. So.
You guys are the best. It mixed in, sprinkled in with a little bit of fun. Some renditions of songs were mixed in. And some very terrible jokes at 8 a.m. meetings, maybe. But makes it all.
Mitch loves dad jokes.
I know.
Live for them.
That's what makes this fun.
Yeah, always. Well, thank you so much, Niki, for coming on.
Thank you.
Showcasing the partner directory, and we couldn't be more excited. And absolutely, we're going to have a follow-up. Give it a couple months, maybe, see how things are going, and we'll circle back.
Definitely, yes. And
right.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. We're so excited to partner with DiversiTrials. This is going to be a great journey. And I think great partnerships and connections within the industry will happen out of this. So excited to be here with you guys today and as a partner.
All right.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and we'll talk with everyone soon.
Thanks.
All right. Bye, everyone.